Hey, today we're going to talk about the plant known as lemongrass. And yes, there's the leaves in my hair. And we're going to talk about some of the uses, some of the benefits, where you find this kind of plant, where does it originate from. And yeah, lemongrass is a grass to a certain extent. It comes from a family associated with that. It's often found in places like Asia, Australia, and Africa, and then it has travelled even more further around the world. You can find it in other areas of the planet as well. So before we get further, I would like to remind you I'm not a medical practitioner. Everything that I'm saying here is with the emphasis of may assist, not making any claims as to curing or making anything go away. And also always err on the side of caution if you are breastfeeding, pregnant, and or on medication as well. So you may have heard of lemongrass in cooking. It's often found in a lot of Asian and African cooking. I personally really love the flavour of lemongrass, and I also love having it as a tea, and that's the context I'm going to be talking more about in regards to it today. Also, people will often find it in the essential oil ranges that they may be able to obtain. Can quite easily be made into essential oil, and hence why it is often obtainable in that form as well. It has a really lovely smell, and it also has a bit of a insect repellent like properties to it. So a lot of people do like to have it in their home or around their spaces to disperse bugs away from them, especially when they're outside. Sounds like a helicopter is about to go over, so I'm gonna just wait for that. Bear with me. I do love being out in my backyard, recording these for you out here. The challenges that I face in doing so is there's a little less control and parameters on things like noise. So, yeah, we win some, we get challenged with some, as I like to say. So, the benefits of lemongrass. These are potential benefits, as I said before. They may assist with things like relieving anxiety, colds and flus. There's also some research to show that it may help with people that are experiencing a lot of insomnia, meaning sleep disturbances, getting into a really good sleep, maintaining yourself in a really deep sleep. Also inflammation that you may be experiencing in the body. Some people use it for gastro issues, a whole range of issues related to the stomach and the digestion. And some people have also found it can assist them with muscular skeletal pain. Now, the nutritional elements of lemongrass, of course, has got a full spectrum, or should I say a whole spectrum of lots of yummy minerals and vitamins in it, and I'm just going to go through some of them now. One of them being magnesium, another being selenium, phosphorus is another, and zinc as well, vitamin A and C, folate, and niacin as well. So when we're going to get into just a little bit of some of the stories with lemongrass and the other aspects of our environments and theologies. So the plant of lemongrass is often associated with Hermes, Artemis, and also a deity called Diana as well. And I'm sure there's many other deities and stories from places like Asia, Africa, Australia, Amaru. It's also what I like to call this place that I'm in at the moment. And they have their own stories with lemongrass and what it would be used for. Also in regards to the physical aspects of the body, but also the mind, the emotion, and beyond. Now, the zodiac sign that lemongrass is often associated with is Gemini and Virgo, and that is probably most likely because the planet is most associated with being Mercury, and Mercury being the ruling planet of Gemini and Virgo. And I do love those placements because in the Western astrological method of astrology, they play, well, pretty much Virgo plays a big part in my chart, and Gemini is there in my Mars, and I've got a few little, one or two third house placements there with the Gemini association. So yes, this is the Virgo stellium talking to you right now, and I don't think I've ever told you that, but anyway, moving on. And often with lemongrass, and it's used in the realms of beyond just for the physical, as I was saying before, maybe the mind and emotion. It's often also used for communication, clarity, and protection. So some people might call that in the realms of magic. You may have another name or an association with those kinds of practices or rituals, as I might call them. So yeah, you know, a lot of these plants, they're all around us. You know, some can be consumed by humans and some not, and some of them, you know, we build structures with them. You know, something like this bamboo behind me is an example of that. But there's also like so many other properties to our plant kingdom, and of course our animal kingdom, beyond than just like eating them or using them for structure, or you know, you get the point of what I'm saying. So yeah, if you've got any plants that you are really wanting me to talk about, leave them in the comment section down below, and we'll do that soon, and I will see you again soon.